It's one of the most ambitious in Canada, certainly probably in the world. And it's modeled after something that was done in Australia, which is looking at least 6,500 men across Canada and their sexual habits, drug use, health and welfare to kind of figure out, get a sense for where we're at. The term is pretty open depending on how you identify or what you identify. So we are looking at trans guys, we're looking at Aboriginal Two-Spirited, the sort of more harder to reach guys that are in smaller towns is what this survey is really all about, because urban guys we can get a hold of. So, or at least are a lot more receptive to responding to surveys. Definitely some of the pitfalls of doing a leading edge sort of survey like this that's talking to men who have sex with men is just right there in that wording. There's a lot of fear around using words like men who have sex with men. So we saw that with Facebook when they banned us with our ads, and they've given us some more grief about some other ads. And then smaller newspapers, you know, the Toronto Star will run our classified ads, but smaller newspapers like, well, we don't want to run an ad that's looking for men who have sex with men. That's just, oh, that's going to get everybody very upset. Survey is important, I think, because it saves lives. Ultimately, it will guide information, services, and resources. If we find out there's a higher drug use, let's say of crystal meth in smaller towns in Yellowknife, this is just an example, there's also a higher rate of HIV there. It lets us know where to focus services and how to focus messages and who's out there and what kind of resources are needed. Right now, that information is very lacking, and so that's the kind of stuff it will tell us. I think our big challenge is getting people to call a telephone number for 45 minutes to give us your opinion about stuff. I mean, you know, we've got questions that we're asking. It's kind of a tall order. We've been very successful, and I guess it just takes very creative avenues for us in terms of how we reach people. So we're doing things like Facebook, we're doing conventional advertising, we're advertising through sex sites like Squirt, church newsletters like MCC Toronto, just to do anything to reach guys who could potentially have slept with another guy and get their experiences.